Here is an important question which represents a point dividing a segment. Section formula utilized to solve this problem is given at the end of this video, so you can also look at that. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we have playlists with well organized videos on questions which you really need to look into. We are now discussing extended exam practice questions on lines. Question number 21 here is a line ax plus by equals to c passed through the point P 3, 2. It has x and y intercepts at A and B respectively. Find equation of the line if the point P divides the segment AB in the ratio of 1 is to 2. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now, before we begin, let's try to visualize the situation. So, let's say we have a point 3, 2, which is in quadrant 1. So, our line could be kind of like this, right? The point P through P2, P32 divides in the ratio 1 is to 2. A and B are x and y intercepts. So let's say this is point A and this is point B for us. It means that A to P is to P to B is basically 1 is to 2. That is what is given to us. Now, let's figure out what are the coordinates of point A and B. A being the x-intercepts, so y value is going to be 0. So let's say that the coordinate point for A is, let's say P0. And for B, let's say the coordinate point is 0, Q. Okay. So Q becomes the y-intercept, P is the x-intercept, and we have the situation as given here. Now, since point P divides A and B, the segment, in the ratio of 1 is to 2, how is point P related with P and Q? This is what we need to figure out. Perfect. So, you can see from here that the coordinate points of P are, you can use the section formula, they are related with the endpoints. So, coordinate points of P, which is 3 and 2, will be what? 3 will be equal to the x coordinate point 1 multiplied by 0 plus 2 multiplied by P, the x value, divided by the ratio 1 plus 2. The y value 2 will be of the ratio 1 multiplied by the y value of x, which is 0, plus 2. 1 will be with q, right? Plus 2 with the y value of a, which is 0, divided by 1 plus 2. Now, this formula which I have used is a section formula. You could also do it by similar triangles or some other ways. Now, from here, we can actually find points P and Q. So let's cross multiply. So we get 3 times 1 plus 2, which is also 3, equals to 2P, right? So 3 times 3 is 9, divided by 2 is equal to P. On this side, 3 times 2, we get 6 equals to Q. So Q is 6. So now from this situation, since we know x and y intercepts, we can now find the equation of the line. So we'll work with it's good to work with the point P itself. So point P is 3, 2, and the y-intercept, which is point B, is 0, 6. So if we're working with these points, the slope m will be what? y2 minus y1, which is 6 minus 2, over x2 minus x1, 0 minus 3, which gives us negative 4 over 3, right? 4 over negative 3, which I've written as minus 4 over 3. Now, since the y-intercept is 6, the equation of the line will be y equals to minus 4 over 3 x plus 6, correct? Since 6 is the y-intercept, correct? Now, we need the equation of the form ax plus by equals to c. So let's rearrange it. Multiplying by 3, we get 3y equals to minus 4x plus 18. Bringing 4x to the left gives us 4x plus 3y equals to 18, right? So we find the equation in the form ax plus by plus c. So the equation is 4x plus 3y equals to 18. So I hope the concepts are absolutely clear. The only thing which could have been slightly tricky is how do we relate point P with the endpoints. So that comes up with the section formula, right, which we utilize to relate point P with A and B and find the result. If you don't know that, in that case, you could use similar triangles to find the result. I hope it makes sense. Here is section formula for your ready reference. Let us understand what is a formula which is used for division of line segment. This formula is also known as section formula. Basically, if you have a line segment from points, let's say A to B, with a point P which divides the segment in the ratio of m to n, in that case, how are these points related? Well, the coordinates of point A, let's take general points x1, y1, or B, let it be x2, y2, and the coordinates of point P, let them be xp, yp. Now, when point P divides the line segment AB in the ratio of m to n, in that case, value of xp is equal to total length is m over n, and the ratio is m is to n. So the x values get multiplied with n over n times x1 plus m times x2 over m plus n. And for the y values, they are n times y1 plus m times y2 over m plus n. So this is called section formula, which is widely used to answer questions related to division of line segment. We are going to use this formula in solving the given problem.